It's time now for Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, September 18th, 2016. Good evening, what are you on? Peter Wiggins and I, your 5 o'clock news and on this Sunday evening, and top story at the 5 o'clock hour is New York, the day after a bombing and injured 29 people in Manhattan neighborhood. Police are scouring the area for clues about who is responsible for the explosion, why it happened. The man who stabbed 9 people at a Minnesota mall Saturday in St. Cloud before being shot dead by an three police officer was a soldier of the Islamic State, according to Access Link news agency. Beirut, Syria's fragile ceasefire started in rebel on Sunday with the first early attack in the rebel-held neighborhoods of Aleppo, and as 7 villages killed at least 8 people. Evaluations that came as the tension between the American. The Patriots won, holding off the Miami Dolphins 31-24 to go 2-0 season, but it paid at the price, says Jimmy Garoppolo. The backup quarterback left Sanders opener against the Dolphins with 4 minutes 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter after taking a big hit from Dolphins linebacker Kiko Alonso. Moscow, Russians went to the polls Sunday in a parliamentary vote that the Kremlin hopes that will maintain its wrangle on national politics without provoking the protests like those erupted 5 years ago over widespread fraud. New Smyrna Beach water. The resurfaced were bitten Sunday in separate chocolate attacks off New Smyrna Beach. Officials said all 3 attacks occurred just south of the New Smyrna Beach jetty. From the Global Buyout Fund is doing an agreement to acquire German payroll provider personnel and informatic AG and deal valued at more than $900 million according to people familiar with the matter. In today's attacking against the enforcement more than a decade, Milton sneaking in an army and cabinet in the disputed territory of Kashmir early Sunday in open fire and sleeping soldiers killed at least 17 and wounded dozens. 14 Labour MPs will quit front bench. Post this summer in protest of Jeremy Corbyn's leadership said they could return the party re-elected in the current leadership election. Palomar, Venezuela, members of the non-aligned movement are calling for the United Nations to give more influence to the developing countries. Aleppo, Syria. Undetermined warplanes struck rebel strongholds in the nation of Aleppo on Sunday, one day after the U.S.-led coalition mistakenly bombed Syrian government troops. Rio de Janeiro, a cyclist from Iran died after a crash in the men's roadways in the Rio Paralympics, the first athlete to die in the competition for disabled athletes. Our youth out of Thailand, at least 33 people are dead after a building occurred and mostly Muslim crowd hit a bridge and capsized Sunday in the Thai city. Paris, former French president Jacques Chirac was rushed to hospital with a lung infection, family member said Sunday. Donald Trump said to end the conference he helped stoke over President Obama's citizenship just handed the Democrats a fresh opportunity to motivate voters, particularly African Americans who are offended by a nation that had faded recesses. Jersey shore beaches were reopened Sunday as an investigation continued the pop bomb explosion in the seaside community before thousands of runners were participating in a charity 5K race to the benefit of Marines and sailors. And Governor Chris Christie just called an explosion near a charity run Saturday a clear enough to tourism to fight the people in this state. North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory dropped a lawsuit against federal government fighting by the debate of the state's so-called bathroom bill rages on. The sister of the black man shot and killed by a Tulsa police officer in Oklahoma when he reached out to be stolen on the street side on Saturday that was proper was not armed. Manila, a Norwegian man held by a terror group for more than a year was freed Saturday in Philippines followed by a release of the 3 Indonesian hostages Sunday. Washington, President Barack Obama told the Congressional Black Caucus, Galen would be insulted on the legacy of African Americans that vote for Hillary Clinton. Risk of the Chinese banking crisis abandoned, according to a warning indicator from the bank's industry's global watchdog. Key gauge of stress in the banking sector is now more than 3 times above the danger level of Bank International. To trade within 5 years of managed by right-held companies lips, Rosby and self-driving cars, the company co-founded and president predicted on Sunday. Boston Messenger Governor Charlie Baker's name won't appear on the ballot until 2018, but the school bill did not fundraise the national over any would-be challengers. The Republicans' most recent report filled with the state office campaign out. Political finance shows he's on the verge of stock weighing more than $4 million in the campaign account. Baker's benefited from the 2014 change to the state's campaign finance laws, which doubled the maximum annual allowable donation from $501,000 according to and allowed top politicians to more quickly build up their campaign coffers. Boston, animal rights activist faced a little organized opposition. They pushed a ballot question that would ban the sale of eggs and other food products in Massachusetts that come from farms where animals are confined to over Seattle City, humans may be blamed for the Denham-Beck whale that rushed to Seattle late on Friday in New Jersey at Port Cesar. Next Seattle whale was completed Saturday when revealed that the whale was investigated. The U.S. Senate has proposed legislation that would be the first that calls on NASA to ultimately establish a human colony in the red planet. Emily Apical will never go back to school, she died at work. Kintin Cancer was 70 years old in December 2015. Her mom, Julie, was robbed at 3 child, including traditional back to school photos of an event. New York Democrat President nominee Hillary Clinton is statement on Sunday that she strongly condemns what she carried out as an apparent terrorist attack in Minnesota, New Jersey, and New York. Washington, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie said Sunday that Donald Trump's question of Barack Obama's birthplace was then argued falsely that Trump hasn't talked about it years and then to put the rest of the name remain questions. John Kasich said Trump owes Obama an apology for a birther rumor. Peter Childers on 505 on this Sunday evening at Santa for Sport Report. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox will be taking on the New York Yankees at 8:08 p.m. at Fenway Park. Okay, other Major League Baseball scores: Milwaukee 3, Chicago Cubs 1, Miami Marlins 5, Philadelphia Phillies 4, Baltimore Orioles 2, Tampa Bay Rays 1, Detroit Tigers 9, Cleveland Indians 5. It's New York Mets 3, Minnesota Twins 2, Cincinnati Reds 7, and Pittsburgh Pirates 4. Atlanta Braves 6, it's Washington Nationals 2, and the Kansas City Royals 8. Chicago White Sox 2, Oakland Athletics 3, Texas Rangers 2, LA Angels 1, Toronto Blue Jays never at the top of the third. Bottom of the third, San Luis Cardinals leading the San Francisco Giants 2-0. Top of the third, Arizona Diamondbacks leading the LA Dodgers 3-0. Seattle Mariners leading the Houston Astros 3-1 in bottom of the third, and the San Diego Padres leading the Colorado Rockies 1-0 in bottom of the third. MLS soccer scores: LA Galaxy and Sporting Kansas City 2-2 tie, and in the first minute, in the first half, Football Club Toronto, Red Bull New York 0-0. Okay, take a look at some football scores. Indianapolis and Denver 3-3 tie. 12-11 in the second quarter. San Diego 14, Jacksonville 0. 12-11 second quarter. LA Falcons lead the Oakland Raiders 3-0. 11-11 in the second quarter. 8:55 in the second quarter. LA Rams Seattle. Seahawks tied at 3. And Arizona Cardinals at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 10-0. New York Giants with the New Orleans Saints 16-13. Tennessee Titans with the Detroit Lions 16-15. Dallas Cowboys with the Washington Redskins 27-23. Houston Texans over the Kansas City Chiefs 19-12. Baltimore Ravens over the Cleveland Browns 25-20. Carolina Panthers over the San Francisco Giants. Carolina Panthers over the San Francisco 49ers 46-27. And Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the Cincinnati Bengals 24-16. And Minnesota Vikings Green Bay Packers again underway at 8:30 p.m. out at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Peter Challenger's time is now 5:07 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Beep, beep. Let's start you off on the MBTA, where the commuter rails looking good on the subway and the ferry they are looking good. Okay, take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this Sunday evening, and around July 2nd, Route 1 is backed up from 140 in Foxborough all the way out to South Walpole Street, and the northbound Route 1 is backed up all the way to Route 95. 95 on the northbound side is backed up from Buchanan Street in Foxborough all the way up to Route 128 in Canton. 128 is southbound side. It is backed up around Route 24 in Randolph and Hillcrest again after 20 Randolph all the way to the Braintree split. Route 140 on the westbound side is backed up from Buchanan Street to Chestnut Street in Foxborough. And Route 159 on both ends backed around 140 Route 1 in Foxborough. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side back to the Braintree split all the way to the Mass back in 93 northbound back to all the way to South Boston. 120 on the northbound side back to 109 and down all the way at the Great Plain Avenue in Needham. Mass Pike eastbound side back to before 120 Western and Hippersting around Newton Corner. 495 on the northbound side back around the Mass Pike out in Westborough. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is back around South Boston over the Logan Airport. Route 3 on the southbound side is back around Route 128 Burlington. 120 on the northbound side back around Burlington Stretch. Out in the Cape. Route 6 on the westbound side back to the hard target. Route 134 then it's all the way to Route. And then Route 6 westbound side backed up just before Southern Bridge down to Route 3. Borden Bridge is looking good. Mass Pike on the westbound side backed up from 290 on Monterey to Sturbridge around 84 eastbound back to Sturbridge to Charlton. 495 on the southbound side, it is back around 290 in Marlborough and 290 eastbound side back around the Marlborough stretch. Highways and byways of New Hampshire are looking good. Highways and byways of Maine are looking good. Interstate 91 on the northbound side, it is low on the northbound side of Monday up in Reigate, Vermont, just around Route 5. And A991 and southbound side Loso after the Canable up in Vermont. A791 A991 and northbound side Loso just before the Canable up in Vermont. And A7 and southbound side back around Route 11 up in Champlain, New York, and on Route 15 on the northbound side back around 202 in southern Quebec and towards Montreal. And New York State 3 is looking from New York to the Pennsylvania border via Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Peter Channel News Time is now 5:10 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a weather report. The latest on Julia, it's 32.3 to the north, 78.0 to the west. Maps the same winds at 30 miles an hour, moving north-northwest at 70 miles an hour. And just now moving in northwest with expected to turn northward later tonight, and then no coast watching waters affected Driscoll on the coast of South Carolina and North Carolina, and should monitor the progress of Julia. At 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the center of tropical western Julia was located in latitude 32.3 to the north, longitude 78.0 to the west. Pressure is moving toward the north-northwest for 7 miles an hour. It turned toward the north is forecast to occur tonight, and most of that is expected to continue to Tuesday. On the forecast track, the depression is expected to be near the coast of South Carolina and North Carolina by Monday afternoon and evening. Maps and terrain was on here, 30 miles an hour. Got some slight strafing is possible during the next day or so. 7 minutes center pressure, 1,010 millibars, straight at 9.83 inches. Rainfall introduction to Julia with weak cold front pushing southerly eastward across the northeast wind middle Atlantic States is expected to produce total rainfall amount to 2 to 4 inches across the eastern portions of the middle Atlantic region, northward into the eastern New York and southern New England for Tuesday. Outside maximum amounts of 8 inches will be possible, especially over portions of eastern North Carolina and northward into parts of eastern Virginia, eastern Maryland, Delaware, and southern New Jersey. The events could result in localized flash flooding. And now, Carl, 40 mile per hour winds with 18.3 to the north, 45.0 to the west, west of 50 miles per hour, but same with 40 miles an hour. And calls for the straight later tonight and Monday. The no coast water more effect at 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. The center tropical storm Carl was located in latitude 18.3 in the north, longitude 45.3 to the west. Carl was moving toward the west through 50 miles an hour westward to the west northwestward. Motion is expected during the next couple of days. Maps and Dane within near 40 miles an hour. Guess calls forecast begins straight later tonight and Monday. Tropical force winds at 10 hours of 150 miles from the center. It's in the center pressure 1,006 millibars, 20% 1 inches. Okay, let's take a look at to service number 1, 50% chance of cyclone formation forecast. A large low pressure located a couple hundred miles southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands continue to produce a widespread area of cloudiness and thunderstorms and environmental conditions are expected to be conductive of development in a tropical. The pressure is likely to move to form by midweek, while the low moves west-northwestward to the northwestward across the eastern tropical Atlantic. Regardless of development, local heavy rains and strong gusty winds are possible in the Cabo Verde Islands during the next couple of days. Formation chance for us, medium 30%, formation chance for 5 days, high 8%. Okay, 7-day forecast. How's the weather outlook tonight? There will be a low risk of a few strong thunderstorms this evening and afternoon across the interior of southern New England, and there are low risk of heavy rainfall and showers of thunderstorms during Monday. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, a chance of showers of thunderstorms patch back after midnight. Otherwise, cloudy skies with a low end 68 degrees south about 3 to 6 miles at just basis 4%. New rainfall amounts between a 10 to quarter inch, but sky amounts possible thunderstorms. For Monday, showers possibly a thunderstorm patch back before 4 p.m. High near 70 degrees south about 6 miles at just basis 8%. New rainfall amounts between a 3 after 3/4 inch possible. Monday night, showers likely possibly a thunderstorm before 10 p.m. and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m. patch back after 7 p.m. was cloud sky about 65 degrees south about 5 miles coming in the evening, just basis 6%. No rainfall amounts between a quarter and an inch possible. Tuesday, slight chance of showers before 10 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 10 a.m. and noon. Parts estimate 81 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Just beach 20%. Tuesday night, Petrobras after 11 p.m. was Podcast about 62 degrees. Wednesday, Senate most about 81, about 55 degrees. Thursday, Senate Podcast about 79, about 57 degrees. Friday, Senate Podcast about 81, about 58 degrees. And just beach 30%. Saturday, partly Senate Podcast about 71, about 50 degrees. And for Sunday, Sunny about 68 degrees. Currently not near it is overcast skies and the temperature it's 79 degrees with a humidity of 85%. And that is going to be it for Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday, September 18, 2016. Have a good night with a good evening with a good positive. I'll see you At 11 o'clock, or after the sports roundup, after the Red Sox Yankees game up. Ready and go, Red Sox!